Hello everyone, this is Guy Lippens sitting beside me. I'd like to share what we have to tell you, and it's to do with a self-therapy. I'm Irish, and about 3 years ago I met Guy at a training, and he had a brochure with him, and it's about light and colour therapy. And I was so impressed with just looking at the brochure. I bought the glasses, and 3 years later we now have training in Ireland and also all over Europe. And I have this man to thank for bringing this great healing therapy to me. So I'd like to pass it over to Guy. What can you tell me, Guy?
Okay. It's about 3.5 years ago that I met a girl, and this is basically a French product. It's made in the French-speaking part of Belgium, and the problem is that they only speak French, and there was no translation for the Dutch market, and I'm living in the Flemish-speaking part of Belgium, and I found this so good that I started with this. In the first time when they introduced this to me, I was very skeptical. I think, okay, what can this do? But I'm open-minded, so I started to use it, and I was immediately flabbergasted. And I am a hypnotherapist, so I help other people with problems that are in the subconscious. And I found immediately that this device is completely kidnapping the two most how do you say that?
Senses.
Of the human body, so the eyes and the ears. So this was completely taken away, with as a result that the brain comes to rest and comes in a complete Zen situation. So I could use this with my hypnotherapy patients, and they were very happy with that, and they wanted to take it with them for in the evening, so that they could have a repetition of what I gave them in the hypnosis session. So I started selling this to my patients, and because I'm not selfish, I introduced this to other hypnotherapists. So the first ambassadors of PsiO, they were almost all of them were hypnotherapists. But then I found out that burnout coaches can also have huge use of this, because all those patients, they are exhausted, and because this puts the brain at rest, all the rest is following. And so the coaches are using it for themselves, but they are introducing it to their clients. And I never can reach all those people, so I'm so grateful that I could reach the burnout coaches. So they reach out to many more patients. And then I met you, and you were doing a wonderful job as well in spreading the good news. And this is without medication, this is without surgery. This is so simple. This is using the normal physics of life. It's a biophysical treatment, and it helps so much, and I'm very grateful that you're doing the job for Ireland. And listen to the girl, she knows what she's talking about.
What I really love about this too is because I know that there's a lot of people suffering from lack of sleep, and my mother, I've got some family members, and it's a terrible affliction, and all of these people are taking sleeping tablets, and I have learned that if you take a sleeping tablet or melatonin, it actually stops your own making your own melatonin. So that means when you stop, you become dependent on them, and if you stop, then your body doesn't make it at all, so you become dependent on the tablet. What I love about these glasses is that it makes it with light and sound, as I say, nature, the melatonin, your own body's melatonin. What I also love about it is that this is the part that I really love most, is most people can't relax, and you tell them to meditate and they get really, stressed with just the word.
Crazy, yeah.
They can't get out of their minds. What's happening now is that we used to work with our hands, we're now in our heads, so we're actually driving ourselves crazy, and we don't know how to go back into our bodies. This tool helps people feel that feeling they have lost, and then when they just do 1/2 hour, and that's what they just feel, what was that? And also, it does all the work for you, because if you want to lose weight, because I'm a health coach, I know that diets do not work, because if you use self-discipline, you will start and you're great for 2 weeks and everybody goes back to their old ways. What these glasses do, while you are in the tetra waves, where all your negative subconscious beliefs are stored, that's 95% of your beliefs. These are limiting beliefs. What it does is it changes them for you. So as you just let go, you allow the glasses to do the work, and eventually, it's not going to happen tomorrow, but if you keep using these programs, you just start losing weight. So you just keep using that program over and over again. If you want to stop smoking, my brother, he can't stop smoking. He's tried everything. If he just listens to the stop smoking program for half an hour, maybe twice a day at the beginning, as the weeks go by, his brain is getting, reprogrammed. It's all positive visual, images, and then it is done for him. It's an absolutely wonderful tool. I am thrilled to have met you.
Yeah, and it's developed by doctors, by medical doctors, and they have. I had to undergo a procedure, a renal biopsy, which is not pleasant. So I decided to do it without narcose.
Anesthetic,
without anesthetic, and there is a programming before operation, during operation, after operation. So I used the 3 programs. Everything went very smoothly. The people who did the procedure, they were absolutely amazed. They say it went so easy in because I was not tense. It was easier for them, and I didn't feel any pain at all. So. It is scientifically and medically tested and proven. So,
and what's very important, just to finish this off, is that people, it's not like it's going to replace a therapist or a hypnotherapist. People who go to a therapist, in between the therapy, they can fall back into their old ways. So the therapist is like going to the dentist, and the glasses are brushing your teeth, so that in between the dentist you can do your own work. And that's how they work. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.